We invite you to take a deep divine breath in with us. And in this sacred breath, we invite you to call in all your divine, all of your calm, cool, all collected divine soul skills. All of your clear and divine soul sight that is eternally connected with the heart of one and the grand heart of souls to be your internal steering system and multidimensional locomotion whilst the landscape beneath your feet changes forever. Your aware breathing portals you into the higher fifth dimensional timeline, while the lower 3D dimensional timeline keeps to more and more rapidly fall away. This sacred breath is divinely designed to flow to all the places inside you that might seem to gravitate to the decreased vibrational attention many in humanity bring about what is impossible, what's unfixable, what is unhealable, and what is unrisable. Let this sacred conscious breath move all of those places, cells, nooks, and crannies inside your multidimensional power field, and draw those wounds and fears out for this celestial cleaning today. Not anything is impossible in a residing, divine, and sentient universe. Nothing is it not possible through the eternal heart frequencies that empower and enliven all of its introduction. Nothing, and why is to receive deep conscious breath is talented to all sentient existence through the God heart, through the heart of creation, and through the ever-increasing limitless now. You portal your awareness into a better union with the divine, which lets in a higher joy, mirrored image, peace, stillness, light, and internal you that transcends time and difficulty. So we invite you to breathe consciously with us these days, and as much as you could remember to your days beforehand. But how value device have to we've got, and how have we alternate, changing our basic values might sound tough since there are so many religions, political, and cultural points of view accessible, and those have a terrible time agreeing on something. However, I would love to suggest that the alternate we need is not that hard and is quite sensible. We need a switch from a self-centered fee device to an earth-focused value system. Human beings do no longer need to surrender their religions or any of their different beliefs. They honestly want to acknowledge the easy truth that the earth is at the middle of our existence and that our lives depend on her for life and sustenance. In reality, our love to earth need to be like a child to an unwell determined. You would no longer let your mother go through or be abused by anybody, right? Nicely, the earth is literally the mother of our life, and like infants, we are absolutely unable to stay without the air, water, and food she offers. This need to no longer be tough for each person to peer and well known. If we will just see this simple reality, then our love to earth will change. And our relationship with other people will alternate, too, because we are able to see that we are all our brothers and sisters as children of the earth. In the last transmission, we spoke about the will of the human returning. We spotlighted the fact of humanity's greatest worry is in always seeing their pain, struggling, and fear. However, rather, humanity's greatest fear is having a look with full transparency the intensity of the deceptions that the serpent perpetrated on them. and they themselves perpetrated through participations and collusion inside the illusion, as manifestors of the serpent's visions for this world. Your last vibrational and private ancestral energies had been corrupted and distorted in the unique Garden of Eden. There is more of that tale to be unveiled to the world, while there is proper timing to accomplish that. However, no longer the whole law is as it seems, and not the whole law is what had been told and offered to the human collective as correct history on this planet. In all that is transpiring on your world during this epic quantum ascension, wherein you experience yourself more aligned with 3D constructs of linear time, in which do you sense yourself still tethered and mirrored within the games and tricks of linear time and the accent of perception and soul sight required to justify your place in it? Where do you let your vision and self-knowings to embody, defend, and embolden even 3D barriers or the energies of scarcity awareness and not having enough? What in case you have been born with an infinitely renewable magical magnetism that would draw you anything your heart certainly dreams? What in case you had been that irresistible, irrefutable, and epically and expensively so, and presence that would magnetically occur whatever you most cherished and prefer to revel in? You are made and endued with the Creator's expansive will and vision for all of introduction, and which means not anything in linear time thwarts you, tethers you, or impedes your quantum and divine soul expansion, however your personal perception in its limitation. Living as an earth manager method, thinking past your individualistic goals in order that the entire earth human network is considered. This even way thinking of people who aren't but born. We need to keep the earth now, not just for ourselves, but for people living loads of years for these days. In line with this principle, any decision made these days have to not only be of benefit to the ones living these days, it must be useful for 7 generations to come back. If we had been to live with this attitude, I would be very smooth to stay in love with the earth and with others. Live for the entirety of your soul. A number of our current problems exist because our current cultures emphasize material wealth and the attainment of social reputation. This had its vicinity at one time in our records, permitting many of us to move beyond our poverty. If we need to create a truly vibrant and sustainable world, however, we need to have something more valuable at the center of our value system, the soul.